Hello everyone, this is Cyberpig here, and welcome to the pen. Now, the thing is, you might not see this guy for a little while after today's video, because in today's video, this is part 2 of turning this $200 into a computer, and I am about to set off and go get the computer that we have gotten. Right now, I want some comments down below saying which computer that we have gotten. So remember, we had 4 choices for this computer. Option 1 was the i5 1060 graphics card, and then the 16 gigs of RAM. Option 2 was the Ryzen 3 2200G with no graphics card. Option 3 was the Ryzen 5 2600, 16 gigs of RAM, and the 970. And option 4 is the AMD FX 8350, the 1063 gigabyte version, and the 16 gigs of DDR3 RAM. Now comment 1, 2, 3, or 4 down in the comments before you watch this next part of the video, and we'll see you there. It has been a couple of days since the last clip, and yes, I did get a new haircut. So I am here with the new computer right here, just below the area you can see. And if you guys have chose option number 4, you guys would be correct. And are you guys ready to see it? Let's show you guys. After this, I'll show you guys, I'll tell you guys what's inside. Well, let me just say this. This is the computer inside right here. It has an NTXT case, which is pretty amazing. This is the side, the front, the other side, the back, and then back at the side again with the side view panel. But this computer, so in the last clip I named the specs of what it had on the list, and let me just go through and say what those were again. Okay, so in here on the page it says that it has a 1060 3 gigabyte. It has an AMD FX 8350 8-core AMD CPU, 16 gigs of RAM, an 850 watt power supply, and no hard drive. But when I opened it up and checked softwares and things, the processor in here is actually an AMD FX 8320, which is basically like the 8350. It's just lower clock speeds. And then the power supply, instead of being an 850 watt, it is a 750 watt. And instead of having 16 gigs of RAM in here, it has 20 gigabytes of RAM. And on the page it said it had no hard drive. There's a 1 terabyte hard drive in there already. So that is the specs of this computer. Let's put it in the let's hook it up and see how it does in benchmarks and everything like that. So stay tuned. So the first test we're actually going to start here for the benchmarking is Cinebench. So let's go and start running that. Okay, so that is finally done. That took a little bit longer than I expected, not gonna lie. But if we go here, yeah, right there, it got a score of 702, which is not fantastic at all. But that is apparently where this, CPU lines up with the competition. I thought it would have been better, but I don't know. So the next benchmark I'm going to do is actually 3D mark, and it's going to be the Fire Strike. So let's see how good that one does. So now that that is actually done, that's the score that we got, 7,949. For the graphics score, we got 11,936. For the physics score, we got 6,755, and the combined score, 2,454. So yeah, we got 7,949 on Fire Strike, which isn't that good, but it is also not that bad. Or FPS for graphics test number 1 was around like 56 FPS, second one around like 48. The physics test, the FPS was around like 22. In the combined test, that FPS was like around 11. So, I wouldn't say this is the best system out there, but for $200, I only spent $200 on this so far. I think it's turned out pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with that for $200. For the benchmarking test, we are going to do one of the hottest games that is on right now, Fortnite. And first I'm going to be looking at the settings. We have epic, medium for shadows, and then anti-aliasing epic, textures epic, effects epic, post-processing epic. And let's just put the frame rate limit to unlimited, and show FPS is on today. So let's go into a game of solos, and let's go and get in. And as you can see right here in the lobby, we're getting around 130 FPS. But that is still just the lobby, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we are like around 50 FPS right here. Looking around. around 30, around 70 at 8. Now that we get away from the bus, we're actually around like 90 FPS to 100. Now we're at 120. Keeps having these huge dips. These buildings loading. Yep, they do. Okay. So I'm seeing right now like around like 120 FPS. Around 110. Moving the display, moving the 117, around 90, 100. Yeah, that's Fortnite. On to the next game. The next game we will be testing is Rocket League. And the settings that we have for Rocket League here is all high quality, 1080p, anti-aliasing off, render quality high, render detail high, max FPS, let's just make that to 250, and then all of these are checked. So let's go back and let's start up a game. Dang it. Let's go. Okay, so that was that game of Rocket League. We did get the win. I did get an assist and a goal, so that was pretty amazing. It ran really smooth. I want to say it was above 60 FPS pretty much the whole time. There was a few parts where it did stutter, but I think that may have been the internet connection instead of the computer itself. So let's go into the next test. Okay, so this next test I'm gonna do is I'm in Premiere Pro right now, and I have a 10-minute 1080p clip, and I'm going to render it and export it and see how long it takes. And this is a clip from my Keytron K2 First Impressions unboxing video. If you guys haven't seen that, make sure to check it out. A link to it will be in the description down below. So this is 10 minutes long. Let's go ahead and export it and see how long that takes us. So just so you guys know, this is a 1080p clip. It is 30 frames per second. and then let's export it and see how long it took. That has just finished. The time will be in the bottom of the screen, like about there, of how long it took. So that is the end of the video. Hope you guys liked all the benchmarks and the new computer. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next on the tech channel, what you want me to review, unbox, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.